I am a totally blind travel blogger. I would love to be able to know how to pitch to brands as a micro-influencer.
Welcome to a new Creative Makeover show. Our mission is to help content creators work smart, not hard.
We are Lloyd and Yaya from Hannah Bagajoni,
And today we're meeting Sassy.
I don't follow up a lot because I'm worried that they only see my numbers.
Hey Sassy, we love your media kits.
3 responses out of 6 emails you send is a 50% success rate.
Cheers!
So good that we're all together.
I know. But yes, we want to know what kind of content do you create, what motivates you.
I am a totally blind travel blogger and content creator. I'm also a disability awareness consultant, and my main aim is to make the landscape of accessible tourism more inclusive to all. The disabled economy is worth $13 trillion annually, and disabled people can and do want to travel. It's time that brands and businesses understand that the disabled money can go into your pockets. You just have to work with us.
So what are you currently doing then in that space?
I'm creating mainly TikTok and Instagram Reels. I do have a blog, so I talk about travel from my own perspective as a blind woman.
How can we help you today?
I would love to be able to learn how, as a micro-influencer, I can pitch to brands.
How you approach brands, what kind of stuff do you already do?
I do try to go to a lot of travel conferences, attend things in person. Brands react really well when they meet me in person because they see my energy. I do cold pitch and cold emails and they only see my numbers. That's when I tend to get a door shut in my face.
Yeah.
I'm not very good at pitching myself. That's where Lloyd and Yaya have come in and helped me smash it.
What is the email that you're actually sending?
The first email is like an introductory email. I may follow up with a secondary email and say, I'm happy to send across my media kit.
What does that currently look like?
Just saying what I do as a traveller, how I can help brands and businesses be more accessible and inclusive, and then it's my demographics.
So you only ever really have a few seconds of people's attention, so it's important that you grab that attention as soon as possible.
When I see an email, I'll give an email a quick skim for 2 or 3 seconds. And you need to capture that. What we want to maybe help you with there is going from like a cold email to a nice, cozy, warm email. So a great pitch will be included all the information in the email text, but also included that 1-page media kit.
It has to give an overview of the most important facts. From the get-go, have the media kit as part of that email.
The media kit should cover who you are, an awesome picture of yourself, and your own stats and analytics.
And also don't forget to include the brands that you've worked with, any press coverage you have, and your best contact address. So one thing Sassy talked about is always accessibility when it comes to social media. Now, we probably know about it physically, but when it comes to digital software and tools, we probably didn't know enough about that, really.
The overhaul of creating a media kit is actually quite tricky when you're blind. But I'm really excited that having a PA on board, which will be very soon, will help me revolutionise my business. I'm good at introducing myself and chatting, but I don't follow up a lot because I'm worried that if they haven't suggested, oh, shall we grab a virtual coffee, that to me is they're not interested.
Yeah.
Don't second-guess yourself.
You never know the reasons why somebody hasn't got back to you. Don't take ownership of that. You're not going to go on a first date and then get married straight away. Well, some people do. It's going to take a few different dates, a few different restaurants and having dinner together. If you look at the brand deals and the brand partners that way, it can sometimes help.
And I think some of what you're doing is actually just putting yourself out there. Those that get it, and they are incredible to work with. And the ones that don't, it's really their loss. So when it comes to follow-up emails as well, don't be afraid of rejection. Take up that space. You have so much to gain and very little to lose.
Okay, so let's discuss the challenges. And what we're thinking is you can, with regards to you having your assistant, with condensing your media kit a little bit.
No more than 1 page.
I felt quite excited and invigorated to put the media kit together.
Then we also want to see the email. So if you could send that to us so we can review.
I want to open that email. I'm going to look at it for 2 or 3 seconds. And I want to see what sticks.
Right,
And
interesting.
then the next part of the challenge, have you looked to reach out to different brands or PR agencies or organizations that you think that you might fit, but also finding new ones that maybe you haven't contacted before.
With the full circle being that we have a great media kit, great email that is then going to be sent to these brands to say, hi, I'm Sassy and I'm amazing.
Perfect. Sounds exciting.
I love it.
Hey, Sassy. Love your media kits. How's everything been with that?
Yeah, good.
I literally could skim your media pack and be like, okay, bam, these are the points I want to focus on. Like that smile in the photo.
Immediately you feel like, oh, this is a warm, friendly person that you want to actually meet. The only feedback I would give on e-contact, it should be bigger, the font size of it.
Lots of the time, people in the organizations will then forward that media kit to somebody else in the organization. You want to make sure that person that knows exactly how to contact you very quickly.
That makes a lot of sense.
I think we're good to go and actually sending that out to potential sponsors,
Get out
potential
there.
brands. How many emails is too many is the question for you.
I could send 10 a week.
It's important to keep a record of all the people you've contacted.
Fantastic, thank you so much.
Sassy, is so great to spend time with you.
I'm so excited for round 2.
But there's one thing we actually didn't touch upon last time. Did you manage to get some help from a PA?
I did actually. She created the perfect media kit for me. She was just my eyes and made my life so much better.
That's amazing to hear. Making that email and contact method really visible. Has that changed?
Yes, I have. Well, everyone can see my email address.
I mean, we need everybody to be able to contact you whenever they want, so I'm loving this. Absolutely perfect.
But it's another thing we want to talk about that we didn't get to last time. It's the pitch emails.
I experimented with the emails by going to both warm and cold leads.
Looks amazing. I think
Okay.
it has information about who you are. It has context about if you've met them before. One thing I would actually just change in there is I think you define a lot of what you want from the get-go. That means that you restrict yourself immediately. When what you might want to do is leave them room to be able to say, actually, we're working on this campaign. And so you almost let them lead that conversation, and then you can then feed into it and say, is what I also want to do.
Keeping it short and sweet is pretty much the way to go.
One of the tasks we set, pitch to at least 10 people per week. How's that going?
I think I was a bit overzealous. I didn't realise how much work I was going to get.
The only get out of jail free card for not doing your homework is being busy with paid work. So I'm happy about this.
So is my bank balance. I only managed to send out 6 emails. 2 that I reached out to as cold pitches, they responded within about 2 or 3 working days. Sending cold emails really does work. You just got to give yourself the kick up the bum to do it. The warm lead actually responded the next day. That's created a partnership. I'm about to work with them very soon on a campaign. And so,
fantastic.
yeah, I'm really excited.
Sassy, this is incredible. 3 responses out of 6 emails you send is a 50% success rate.
The success rate so far with the emails is amazing.
Great thing is now is to scale that up and, having your PA work with you to be able to do that then.
This makeover was absolutely phenomenal for my confidence. I have pitched myself to some big brands that I'm hoping to hear back from, but even if it isn't a yes today, it may be a yes further down the line. But what it's taught me more than anything is that I'm on the right path and I have to have confidence in myself. And I hope that anyone watching this feels the same way. It's not that you're not good enough, it's that you have to believe in yourself.